The first Grand Enchanter. Grand Enchanter Lothair Harduin was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 120 Divine. After Harduin distinguished himself in battle during the Second Blight, Emperor Dracon himself endorsed him for the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Harduin was a second choice, that Dracon had another mage with connections to Inquisitor Ameridan in mind for the job. Tellingly, these debates are based on a half-finished letter to an army captain and the guests list of a party where Ameridan and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. The idea's merits should be treated as such for scholarship's sake. Whoops, I see a bone. Cole in the last few years. Inquisitor, your suggestion regarding the young man Cole was excellent. He displays an uncanny ability to locate missing people. When hostile forces held our agents and we feared they would be killed if we approached, Cole was able to reach them without being detected. While he has been less useful overall at extracting intelligence, I have learned to trust his instincts about whether a target is trustworthy or malicious. Per your request, I have limited his assistance to rescue operations or attacks on clearly hostile forces. Whatever magic lives in the young man's mind, it would be poorly served by the less pleasant necessities of our work. His remarks about my family, while not germane to the mission at hand, were also greatly appreciated. Josephine in the last few years. Dear Inquisitor Adar, Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and received so many letters from the Orlesian court, our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this exalted council as we've ever been. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I have attended many myself, but this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. Keep a ready smile, and remember we have their attention because we are to be reckoned with. Okay. Liliana. Inquisitor, thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I am doing very well, although I have been quite busy. Selecting new staff for my apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs, and all the litters I have on hand are nearly full grown. In any case, I will see you soon at Halamshiral. That's weird. Nope. But I think I can get there if I really want to. Anyway. Hold on a second, Varric.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Nothing else. Okay, that one's locked.
Please, move along.
Of course.
Okay, that's a lot of chapters in Hightown. Okay. Nothing else in here. Hey, Colin. That's a big dog.
You're to dodge, not
Jesus.
catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Orlais. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
But he's such a good dog.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You should show him Ferelden then.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Oh, I can place the... Alright. While the gazebo is available for festive occasions, deposits are non-refundable in cases of flood, fire, imperial wind, book... Okay. Let me see if I can find more of these treats. Okay. Silver ring. I should... Oh, look at that. Speaking of Vivienne. She is actually right here.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
I feel like I'm going to break something in here. Or someone.
You'll present the staff with a special challenge, darling. The experience will be good for them.
Oh my god.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling.
Oh my god, what
It's
is this?
Spa day.
What's going on here?
How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I hope things are well with you and Cassandra.
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
How do you think the conference will end? What do you think they'll decide?
It's all foolish posturing. The nations of Thedas know they can only politely ask the Inquisition to be on its way. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's Spa Day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Definitely. Is there a way for me to find out how many treats I have? I have 8. Okay, there we go. This fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War and the slaying of Corypheus by the blessed herald of unrest, the Inquisitor Rusty Adar, in the 42nd year of the Dragon Age. Let the song of its water be as laughter, let the cool of its stone be as memories gone. Look at that! We have a freaking... Who's this guy? And we can loot the money from the well. Yeah, buddy. Of course we can. There's something here and I don't know where it is. What the hell? Oh, okay. Never mind. Boom. Scandalous gossip. This unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. Dearest J, I agree it is surprising that the Ferelden's come as equals, but the Exalted Council is in the heart of southern Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Empress Celine came out for the first ceremonies, then retired into her chambers for the rest of the talks. A day later, Marquise Briala came visiting on important matters of the state. Suffice to say, I do not think we will see them at the council. Celine and the rabbit cavort like lovers half their age. Of course, the foolish assume our empress is so distracted that they might safely overreach themselves, an idea even more disastrous than the new carpeting in the north wing. That shade of lime, really? You get dexterity if you catch Harlequin after 4 times. Gives you schematic. It's too hard and time consuming. Oh, okay. Can I talk to Dorian?
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis.
No.
The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
It's good to see you too.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
All right. A dispatch from the Crown of Ferelden to our honored friend Arl Tegan. Thank you for attending this exalted council. We trust you implicitly with Ferelden's wishes and to fight for the security of our borders. Messengers will be dispatched daily so that you are not cut off from us as you undertake this duty. May God be with you, King Alistair and Queen Honora of Ferelden. A postscript has been scribbled faintly at the bottom of the page. Good luck, Uncle. If there's anyone I'd rather have there than me, it's you. Or anyone else, really. But thanks for braving the line.
You have it.
Nope. There we go. Another bone in here. And I need one more, I think. What the hell?
Always afraid to mingle.
What was that? Hold on. What is Harlequin? I don't understand. What is that? Do I have to do something to catch it? You get dexterity if you catch Harlequin. Where, well, like, what is Harlequin? Out in Hightown.
Careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
What the hell? Ooh, Cudgel of the Gold and Ebon Queen. Okay.
Inquisitor?
Nothing, apparently. Okay.
Why not?
Tag him from behind or on top of him. He is a rogue dagger. You fought some in the palace before. How do I tag him? It makes no difference because I'm not going after him. I was just curious. Okay, let's go.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently. Let's talk to the Ferelden ambassador. Oh my god, look at Liliana. What?
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's
Wow, she
arm.
looks weird.
He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
Thank you very much for the host, Vlad. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? My, what's it called? The, yeah, Streamlabs is weird with my notifications. The first one never goes through for some reason. I don't know why. How are you, Vlad? Long time no speak, man. I'm very good. Very good. Still playing this game. This is the last DLC of Dragon Age Inquisition. I just started it now, so yeah. Finished the main game yesterday, so...
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Yeah, same old for me myself, man. It's very quiet on the job market in here as well, because everybody's on vacation at the moment. So yeah, I saw you really got into Dauntless. You really like it, huh?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
Nice.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
You've also started Monster Hunter World 2. How's that going for you? I was just talking to the captain about that just a few moments ago. That one requires more work, eh? At least you're open about it.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
And the Exalted Council will... Oh! Will begin whenever I want it to begin. That's cool. Only played about 3.5 hours. Still have a lot to learn. Right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I was thinking of getting it myself, but then I got the latest World of Warcraft expansion, so I'm kind of hooked on that now.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you, or want you. It may even kill you, but we'll miss you, if it counts. And you didn't know.
No. I didn't
Okay,
know.
folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tama never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Okay, Dorian. Speak.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
Shit. Why didn't you tell me?
You were going to sneak away, without even a goodbye.
Whoa, okay.
I was going to tell you. Not like this. The party was Varric's idea. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe.
Oh, shit.
I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Right.
So you'll truly be a Magister.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them.
So you kill everybody.
They're most likely the same people. So that should make the job easier.
Right.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
Interesting.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present.
So he's not
It's
gonna
a sending
be
crystal.
with us.
Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Nice. Yeah, man, I wasn't expecting World of Warcraft to still catch me, still get me after all these years of not playing it. But yeah, I like it. I was actually thinking about maybe I'll stream it a little bit, but we'll see. I don't know. Liliana, do you have anything else? Oh, there we go.
Will you walk with me?
Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Come on, give me something good.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Yeah, I think for me, because I when I started playing it first, there was a group of us that was playing it. It was, I don't know, easier to like get into the whole thing, because like we were like, I think 10 of us or more that started playing World of Warcraft. So yeah, we always had like a lot of people for parties and stuff like that. So we did the content together, so it was easy for for us. And then I got into reading the books and the lore, and yeah, I think that's why I like it. That's what kind of hooked me, basically. You sound kind of sad.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind.
I only played a little bit of Warcraft 3. Yeah.
They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
I wasn't really into Warcraft when, like, before World of Warcraft. And then when World of Warcraft came, was launched, and a bunch of my friends started playing it, and then they were talking to me about it, then I bought it, and I got into it, and that's when it kind of, like, hooked me. But, like, most of my friends have played the old Warcraft RTSs themselves. But like I said, for me, the point that really, like, it got me was when I started reading the first book of lore, and then just connecting that to what happened in the game and shit like that. So yeah.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
The movie made after Warcraft 1? I don't think I saw that one. You mean the movie like from 2-3 years ago? You mean that movie? The Warcraft movie? Oh yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it's not an accurate representation of what exactly happened in the lore. And it's not telling the story as it is in the books. So I was like, nah. I mean, I liked some aspects of it, but the whole story, it doesn't happen the way the movie portrays it. So I was like, I wished they would have stuck to the... Yeah, because for me, they should have stuck to portraying the lore exactly as it happened. For me, again.
Is that the decree of Her Perfection Divine Victoria? That the Inquisition be dissolved?
As divine, it is my duty to think of Thedas and all our peoples. We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. You and I have come so far through the darkness together, it is time for us both to live in the light. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Right. The thing is, they couldn't, from a time perspective, they couldn't do it as it's in the actual books or the actual lore, because it's too much. What happens with the Horde, what happens with Durotan and Gul'dan, it's too much to cram into 2 hours of a movie. So that's the thing. The history of how the Horde came through the Dark Portal and stuff like that, that's too much to cram into a 2-hour movie. There's been a plan to make Mass Effect movie, but nothing so far. There's an anime with James. Yes, I've seen the anime with Vega. I've seen that one. I liked it. It was good. I've seen an interview with Chris Metzen saying that some of the changes are actually better, and that if he'd come up with those when they made the game, he should have used the new stuff. That's because the way they evolved. I think that he said that because of the way they basically evolved Gul'dan into. That's why. I mean, yes, it makes the whole thing shorter, but I don't know. Yeah, and there's a lot more people involved in. I don't know, a lot more characters involved in the actual lore in the books than there is in the movie. So yeah, but again, it's, I don't know. It's just a personal preference, right? A movie is an adaptation. At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be word for word the exact same thing, like as you say. Are the books that follow the games accurately? Yes. Yeah. They are. Because the books, like, I know for a fact that at least one of the authors of the books has been actually hired by Blizzard. I think she was actually hired like a few years ago. And she writes the books based, like, I think she also writes some of the lore in the game, or some of the story, like the bigger arcs, and then she writes the books in between, like the expansions and stuff like that. Because what happens is, the idea is that they want to tie the books in with the games. So they launch an expansion, shit happens in the expansion, and then there's a period of time between two expansions, right, where something happens, and that's when the books come into play. And there's for the past maybe 2 or 3 expansions, there have been books that have been telling the story of what happens between the expansions, things that like players wouldn't see in game, so they would have to read the books if they're interested in the lore. Cool, can you send me links and info when you can? I might check them out. Yeah, sure thing, sure thing. There's quite a lot of books. There's a lot of books, and there's been like 3 or 4 authors, if I'm not mistaken, that have written certain pieces, especially like about the beginning, the history of World of Warcraft and of the races and stuff like that. And there's two trilogies, I think, that tell the story. There's three books that tell the story of the elves and how they got into the world and stuff like that, and then there's 3 books that tell the story of the orcs, if I remember correctly, and then there's a bunch of then the books catch up to the games, basically. I like the world and the lore, the gameplay not so much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean. I like the gameplay myself. I like the game overall, but yeah, I was actually laughing with a friend of mine saying that they haven't changed the graphics in, like, really changed the graphics in ever. Like, they made improvements here and there, and the game looks better, and you know, but the graphics are old, man. Old for today's standards.
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlaisians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Nothing so far. Okay. Who else? So we spoke to Vivienne. Colin is still with the dog.
Inquisitor?
Yeah, well, it's an old game, and they are probably limited by how much they can do. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. And it still makes money for them, so people are still playing it, so they don't really have a reason to change it. You know, it's not that bad, honestly. But it feels old. Like, for me, coming back after a 3-year break, it felt old. Josephine, I need to speak to Josephine. Yeah. I'll talk to her. I want to talk to, let's see, who else can I find here?
Inquisitor.
Nothing from you, okay. Josephine was up here?
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You scheduled a friendly chat?
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock. Idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Yeah, it sounds like Josephine, doesn't it?
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
Okay.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Okay.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Hope Cassandra doesn't mind.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Oh my god, oh my god. We're not impressed. What the hell? What just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide.
Okay.
But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
Oh my god. It was amazing. It means more than you... It means more that you did. I don't think it's for me. Oh my god. It means more that you did. No, I'm gonna go with it was amazing. That sounds like a fun answer. It'll definitely be like a follow-up question or something. It was amazing.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Truly.
Uh-huh.
That part with the glittery, and they actually set fire to the... Yeah, yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Oh my god.
Then I call tonight a great success.
Well, okay.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
No, not the encore signal. Nice.
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
Okay. Okay, let's begin the Exalted Council. We've spoken to everybody. Let's go. Starting the Exalted Council will lock you off spending time with followers. Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns,
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
So...
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. Without the Inquisition, Selene would have neither her throne nor her elven... marquise.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
I'm getting sleepy over here.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
What? But she's there.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master.
Okay.
It's a pressing matter, your worship.
Okay.
Something has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
Okay, Liliana. Bring it.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Qunari warrior in full armor.
What the hell?
How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. He says that if this were an official Qunari operation, he would know. That suggests we're dealing with a rogue faction.
Great.
So what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Qunari military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
And she likes that. Alright. Follow the blood trail.
There must be something here. Looks like he came down over the railing.
Yep, I can see that. Just give me a second. Okay. Just trying to. I just wanted to try something. Damn it! There we go. And now I got it. Okay.
active Illuvian? If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Oh shit, really? He came in through an Illuvian. Okie dokie. Right, here we go. Oh, we actually don't have soul. Oh, of course we don't have soulless. Why would I think? Thumb. So no Black Wolf. Dorian can come with us. No, but we'll take. Oh yeah, shit. We actually do have to take. We'll take Vivienne though.